That says Bulgari. Oh, fake liar liar pants on fire. Hello friends, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, PickyChick. Today I have a jewelry unboxing for you, a mystery box of jewelry from ThredUp. This is a 5-pound box, and this particular box is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. It has been a while, maybe a month, since I did my last unboxing, so I'm pretty excited to get back into it. Hopefully I'm not too rusty. And let's just see what we have inside this box. Let's take a look at what we see through this clear packaging. And interesting, there's some biwa pearls there. So I am going to open up this bag, dump it into this empty clear box, and start unpacking one by one. Before we get into too much detail unboxing this, I just want to thank everybody for checking in on me. It's been about a month since I put my last video out, and I appreciate you guys checking in and wondering what's going on with me and how I'm doing. All is well on my end, just simply very, very busy. Every week went by. I intended to do a video the following week and so on and so forth, and there we go. A month has gone by. Glad to be back. We're starting off this box with a navy blue enamel bracelet. It's seen better days. There are no marks, no maker's marks on this, so this one is going in a craft lot. The next item coming out is this pretty cool bangle bracelet. It's super tiny. I wonder if it'll even fit on my wrist. Ouch! This is, I think, I don't know. I have pretty small wrists, and this is kind of strangling my wrist here. It's loose side. It's just kind of got a very cool design in it. It is showing some surface wear. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera, but I will probably be putting this in a craft lot. And by the way, if you do see something that you might be interested in purchasing from the video, send me an email at kitch.barbara@yahoo.com. We'll work out a price. I've got my email address right on the screen right here, and I will also include it down below in the description box. This next piece is pretty cool. This is a necklace, and it is round medallions linked together like a panel necklace here with a teardrop end to it. Each medallion has a tiny little crystal in the center. So this is a pretty neat piece here. Kind of got a boho feel to it. And here is the chain. You can see it better up close like this. The chain is actually a silver, and it looks like a tan thread weaved together, sort of crocheted, braided, and it ends with this extender here and a hook clasp. Here's a better look at that clasp, and also that heart with the little dots. That is Stella & Dot. Stella & Dot has a lot of different jewelry marks, and I think this is one of the earlier ones, but this indeed is a Stella & Dot piece. This is definitely a piece I know I can sell in my eBay store. I forgot to mention I am a full-time reseller. I sell mostly on eBay, and lately it's been mostly jewelry, although you will find clothing and other items in my eBay store as well. These are pretty cool. These are magnets. I think they've been crafted into magnets. They're probably some sort of jewelry component. This happens to be a couple of fleur-de-lis with crystals, and the finish on the actual metal is a little bit kind of worn out, really, but I thought it was pretty clever. They have these cool magnets, or really strong magnets here, like so, and then there's a little magnet button right under that sticker. So you could use these as refrigerator magnets or anywhere else you might use magnets. This caused a lot of tangling, though, in this lot. You can imagine all the non-precious metal chains and such that wanted to wrap themselves around these magnets. But these are kind of cool, very creative. Two more pieces along the same lines. This is pretty cool. Even though it does have some wear, it looks intentional, probably is. Two-toned silver and gold, and then some faux pearls and crystals. Again, the magnet component here, and more of the same. Here's another piece here. So, and then this one is an antiqued silver tone crown. Again, has a little magnet button on the back. Here is a bracelet that looks vintage, but if you take a look at this lobster clasp, that's definitely not vintage. Really cool double layered links. They're textured in gold tone. The bracelet does feel substantial. There's a tag that I see. That tag is saying Ruth. Not familiar with that name, but I will look it up. I kind of like this a lot. There's a graduated size links towards the end, so they get smaller. Pretty cool. I like this one. Here's a gothic or punk rocky kind of set. This is faux leather. It's kind of stiff and it's got these little spike studs on it. This is a choker necklace and there is a matching bracelet. Here is that Be Well Pearl bracelet that we got a peek of through that bag before I opened it up. So they're very pretty. They have that cool iridescence to them. This, I'm sure, is a handcrafted bracelet. Here's what I really like about it. There is a toggle clasp that's made of a sterling silver ring. I'll take the magnet to it, but I'm sure that it is sterling. And they used a pearl as the part that goes through the ring. I love the way it's finished too, right there with a little spacer bead and another pearl. But see, you just put it through here, through the ring, and that is pretty neat. I like this bracelet a lot. I'm testing the silver here with the magnet. There is no pull. I am certain that that is sterling silver. So this bracelet measures 8 inches. All of these items are going to end up in a craft lot. I mentioned earlier that there were tangles. Well, when you have tangles and you have to go through a lot of the jewelry ahead of time, at least it allows you to pull out certain things you know you don't need. These are just bits and pieces of faux leather and then a badly tarnished, very inexpensive necklace here. All of these going in the craft lot. This is a headband, by the way. And there's nothing wrong with the beads, but this band is pretty stretched out. So someone could probably do something crafty with this part. Here's a group of earrings I just think are fun, just simply fun. Now, these are gold swirls. They look like they could be polished up a little bit. The way they look, even though they're not attracted to the magnet, they don't look like they're gold. I'll go ahead and test them. I'll put on the screen right here what I found in the test. And then the other two are just simply, these are fabric earrings. They're super fun. There's this little flower, round flower dangle at the end of this long gold tone cylinder here. Just a fun pair of earrings. Nothing expensive, of course, but I always like a bit different pair, or different jewelry, I should say. And then there are these earrings, again, the cylinder bead, gold tone, and then these are a very bright pink, like a silk thread wrapped ball. So very cool, two little different sizes there, and I just think they're fun. Here's a set of earrings, a set of 3 in gold tone. We have 2 pairs of studs, and then this little dangle with the little faceted red probably acrylic stone there. And on the back, we see that these retailed for $9.95. This would be a cute little, maybe a stocking stuffer. It's hard to believe I'm saying stocking stuffer, but we're into September now, and the holidays are just right around the corner. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but I've been hearing on the news that this year for the holidays, things are going to sell out quickly. There's not going to be as many sales because of supply and demand, with all of the virus stuff and China, etc., etc. Who knows if that's true or not, but I'm starting to think of Christmas shopping already. These next few pieces here have all come in little baggies. Let's open these first. These look like brand new silver tone, I should say, hoops. So I think they're brand new. They look like they are. Here's what these look like. And I'm sure that they are just costume pieces. Well, let's see. No, they are not attracted to the magnet, but I don't believe these are sterling silver. I will test them and I'll let you know if they were or not. Let's open this bag up. This has a pendant in it, and this is gold tone and has like a brownish color, brownish gold color stone. They look like they might be glass, crystal. And here's what the other side looks like. It's a very pretty pendant. And then finally, let's open this one up. Let's get this open, and here we have, let's see. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let me lay this out. This is very pretty. You can see that it's 2 layers with a delicate chain is the longer part, and then these little, I don't know how I would describe them, little chevron links. They are quite bright and polished, and I like it. It's kind of a cool little piece. It's a choker length, it looks like. Here are a few more pieces going in the craft lot. We have some plastic beads on this lightweight necklace, a broken necklace here with some carnelian colored beads, and I don't know what this looks like, part of a pendant from a necklace. It's, well, obviously it's broken. Going in the craft. This is a longer necklace. It's polished silver tone. They're linked together. And let me show you up close here. I saw a maker's mark. There is an RLM Soho tag right there. Robert Lee Morris is what that stands for. And also there is an RLM stamped right there. Let's see if I turn this correctly. You can probably see it on the lobster clasp right there. There is a look at all of the links. This piece is very polished. It appears to have never been worn. I have sold Robert Lee Morris in my eBay store before. It does pretty well, so I will be listing this one. Here's a pretty little fashion piece. It's seen better days. We have a few layers under there, under the beads, of flattened curb chain, and we have all these little dangles, plastic dangle beads attached. There's movement to it when you wear it, in like a pale pink, and I'd call that maybe champagne, and some white frosted color beads. It's seen better days because the gold tone finish is definitely worn down into copper. So this one is going in a craft lot, but when it was new, I bet you it was super cute. Here's a really fun necklace. This is a silver tone choker collar necklace. It's got this attachment in the back, or closure in the back, I should say, like a ball and hook. And this really cool modern Kelly green glass bead. It's a flattened bead. Isn't that cool? I like it. I like the simplicity and the very modern style that it is. No name on this one, but I definitely think I could sell it. It's just very unique and fun. It's an eye catcher. Here's another super unique piece. This is a necklace, and yeah, 2 snake heads with a square faceted crystal, and then some baguette crystals on each side of the snake. You can see the AB finish. See how the iridescent and rainbow colors show through on that. And then this link is silver tone, really cool collar on this. And at the end, again, it's finished with those AB crystals. It has a clasp that I think you push it in on the sides here, and it opens up. This very well could be vintage. I really like it. Isn't that cool? And isn't this chain so pretty? It's in very good shape. Here, let's see what the other side looks like. The other side is in good shape too. This has got to be a vintage piece. There is no name at all on this, I don't think. Let me double check again. I am definitely not seeing a name on this one, but it is just really cool, very unique. Here's a pair of Artsy earrings. Again, really unique. I am pretty happy with this box so far. I don't know about you guys, but I really am. These are lucite, I think, or some kind of plastic. And as you can see, there are 2 discs, 2 green, mint green discs. They could probably use a little bit of cleaning, but they're in pretty good shape. And then it's pinched between this piece here, which again, it's the same material, but it looks like it has a couple of different textures in it with some browns and some more of the green. Really neat. I like them a lot. Definitely can sell these. Here is a watch. It says Roomba. I'm not familiar with that brand, but it's so cool. It has this rubberized black band on the like a skinnier side and the thinner side, gold tone, and the hands and the markers, I mean the hands are black but the markers are copper color, so it's really cool. It's very modern. It doesn't appear to be running, but it looks like it tells you what battery it needs right there. SR626SW. So I'll have to pop a battery in this to see if I can get it working, but I like it. The crystal has no scratches on it, so we'll see if it's operational when I put a battery in it. Really neat. Here are a few pieces that are going in the craft. This is a bracelet, a cross pendant bracelet, gold tone, it's crooked. The cute little feather charm, nothing wrong with that, but the actual chain is turning part of something, bracelet or necklace, and then a broken necklace. So all of those are going in the craft, and while I'm at it, I think I'm going to throw this one in too. This is a rhinestone necklace. It's 3 layers. All the crystals look like they're there, but it's missing the ends, and someone put some little barrettes or hairpins at the end, but it needs an ending there, so someone might have fun with that. The next piece is this very pretty necklace by J. Crew. There are these octagon pendants, 5 in all, clear crystals, and all of the crystals are there. I love the chain. Let's take you in closer. Here is a look at those pendants. I like this necklace too. This is a very good box. I'm super happy with it. All right, and the chain on this one. The gold, it's sort of an antiqued gold on that chain, and looks like there's no wear on it really. And going up the necklace, we see that it does have an extender, so it's an adjustable length, a lobster clasp, and then the J. Crew tag. This is definitely another piece I'll be listing in my eBay store. It's in excellent condition, so I'm happy about this piece. Here's what looks like an artisan piece. It also reminds me of something you might see in the Sundance catalog. I love their jewelry. So we have some faceted stones here. I think they're glass, and you can see the asymmetric design of this one. We have a very delicate chain with crystals looping around for a section of the neck, and then some Rollo chain, which looks like sterling. I will give that a test. This is the end of the necklace, so you can see it's a button and loop closure with some suede there, and I really like this. Very artistic. It's likely handcrafted. There is no mark on it, but it's very unique. This next piece is a gold tone and black enamel bangle bracelet, and you can see how the gold kind of wraps around. There's some texturing here in this part of the design. It looks to be in very good condition. Let me make sure it's in focus for you guys. And it's hinged, so here is how it opens. It has a button clasp, and it's very well made. I am looking now to see if I can find any sort of maker's mark on this, and I am not seeing one, but it's kind of like that classic and classy design. You could see it wearing to a upscale function, maybe in the office. So this is a great little bangle. This is beautiful. We have a multi-strand necklace here. I don't know if it's faux turquoise or if it's real turquoise. The ones that really have me questioning if it's real are the ones with these strong brown veins running through. I'll have to look closer into it. Some of the other turquoise really does appear to be authentic turquoise, so I'll have to look further into that. It's a stunning necklace. I am seeing a maker's mark right there, and I will let you get a closer look at that and show you what that looks like, but it says Nakamol or Nakamol. I have sold several of their wrap bracelets before, but this certainly is pretty. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers and all sorts of different shapes of turquoise. Let me take you in a little bit closer. There we go. So you can see that we have some gold tone little beads mixed in, and then what looks to be like a brass tone or bronze tone also mixed in there. I like this one a lot, and I am sure that I can sell it. Here is a closer look at that jewelry tag. This is what the Enamel tag looks like. And also, I am noticing that there is just a little bit of wear on the clasp. Doesn't affect the necklace much, but there is a little bit of wear, some copper showing through there. Not a big deal. I just am a sucker for turquoise, whether it's real or not. I just love the color, and I'm happy that this was in the box. Here are a couple of red statement necklaces. We have Maxi and we have Mini. Yeah, this is very much like that J. Crew bubble necklace that oftentimes shows up in these mystery boxes. There's nothing wrong with it. This one does not have a name. It has gold tone metal, gold tone chain. It doesn't look, at least from my angle, that it's worn or anything. And then of course this one's also gold tone metal. It has these little faceted, kind of a more of a mild version of that Maxi statement next to it. This has sort of a rope chain, also gold tone, a little bit of wear at the end of this. Here is a rather long necklace, and it may be vintage. It's got a barrel clasp, very antiqued gold tone chain, kind of delicate, and on the end is an arrowhead pendant. I'm not sure if that's some sort of agate or exactly what that stone is. It's definitely stone though. And then it looks like that chain, it might even be copper tone, or the chain is gold tone and maybe these little components there are copper tone. But it's a Rollo chain, just very super delicate. So it's a cool vintage necklace. I like it. It's kind of a primitive feel, and it's one of the more long, delicate chain necklaces I have seen in a while. Continuing with the delicate theme, delicate necklace theme. This pendant I see a lot, and I'm wondering if it has a name. I'm not sure, but I see this pendant quite a bit. This is strung on a very delicate chain, and the chain has not lost any of its luster. There is no name on this one though. I just think it's attractive. It might be a nice layering piece. Next is this Faux mother of pearl pendant anklet. It's gold tone. It's either antique to gold tone or the finish is kind of darkening on it. But so far it's the only anklet I've seen in this lot. There it is. Oh, I really love finding pieces like this. This is definitely a vintage piece. We have a chunky brown genuine leather cord here, and this really cool weathered, I think intentionally weathered, maybe made that way, or maybe over time it got looking like that. I just love it. Let's see if it is magnetic. It is not magnetic, but let me show you. I just think this is really cool. I'm not sure if it is sterling silver. I will test it. Here's the back of it. It doesn't feel like it's sterling silver. It may be an art piece, not sure. I just love it. I love that even the leather is weathered. I really like this. It looks like a coin pendant at the end of this chain. There is a hook closure. There's the closure. I'm pretty sure it's not sterling. I can't quite tell if that's looking like maybe copper showing there. No, it's not. I can't tell, guys. I really can't tell. It's sometimes hard until I really get my loop out. Now that does look like possible copper showing through. It's a mystery, not sure. I'm just knowing that I love it. Let me get that better into focus. Really cool piece. I am definitely going to try selling this one. The next two pieces I'm showing you came separately, but I think they belong together. First is this wire collar choker, I guess, necklace, and has a really cool, very unique closure on it. Let me show that to you. So it closes like so, kind of cool. And then I also found this little pendant. It's a very pretty glass pendant, grayish, and I just think they do belong together. The gold is exactly the same color gold and finish, and I'm going to put it on right now. Or I should say I'm going to put the pendant on to this collar wire, or wire collar. I'm backwards today. Okay. So there we are. I think it's very cool. Now, here's a closer look at this pendant. It's made very well. It is signed. Okay. Lalique, France. This just feels very well made, and I am definitely going to look into Lalique to see. I betcha this is a nice little find. Let me back out and get a better shot of this all put together. I can't wait to find out more about Lalique, but my gut feeling is that this is a nice little find. I just pulled all of these rings together. These look like a set. The only one that doesn't probably belong in the set is this one, but you have all these little faux opal settings here. Let me back away. I think I counted 10. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 10 altogether. They're in really great shape. Cute little rings for faux. This setting is a little bit, you could see it's kind of crooked there. But all in all, nice, cute little rings. I didn't size them. They look on the smaller size. If you're interested, I'd be happy to size them for you if you want to buy the whole set or whatever. But I like the metal too. The very nicely made for faux, I think. Here is another watch. So this is a great watch. It's by Anne Klein. We have a silver tone. It's a bracelet watch, and it looks like it's in fantastic shape. Now this watch is not running. It likely just needs a battery. So it looks like I'll have to go online and buy a few watch batteries and test some of these watches out that I have. I will go ahead and measure it because it looks on the small side, but it is a great looking piece. So the measurement on this particular watch is 6 3/4 inches. Here is a silver tone and gold tone beaded necklace. There is a matte finish or brushed finish on both the silver and the gold, and then the gold has these little textures in it, like little etchings. I like this. This is strung on a rope cord in like a brown or a tan. I can't tell if that's the color or if it needs cleaning. Hopefully you can see that. And at the end, we have a Madewell tag. See that M? That is Madewell. And it's got this chunky little spring clasp that you often see also in J. Crew pieces. So kind of cool. I like this. It's on the longer side. Let me lay it out. There it is, all laid out. Well, kind of. I had to fold it up to get it in the shot. But it's a cute little piece. Well, speaking of that little spring clasp that you see often on J. Crew as well as the Madewell, this is the next piece I picked up. We have a very pretty antiqued silver tone crystal link bracelet. It is in wonderful shape, very pretty. Kind of on the chunky side. I like this one, very nice. I am feeling pretty lucky with this box. I'm loving most of the pieces I'm pulling out. I'm starting this off with a super close-up to show you this very cute sterling silver necklace. It's on a very delicate chain and has this sweet little fish hook charm pendant at the end. And this little piece right here, the end of the chain, looks like it came unhooked from that little ring right there holding the other end of the chain. So I might give it a try to reattach it. I mentioned it is sterling silver. It is not sticking to the magnet. It looks and feels like sterling. I haven't seen any marks on it really, but I will be testing it. I'll let you know on the screen right here if I was right or not. And there it is. There is the little charm pendant, and you can see how delicate the chain is, but it's quite long. And it goes on, and of course there is no closure. It just slips right over the head. So I'll give it a shot to try to reconnect the end to that fish hook pendant charm, and we'll see what happens. Here are 3 very pretty necklaces. None of them are marked, but I just thought they were all pretty in their own way. On this side, we have this abalone or mother of pearl like a donut pendant. And on top is this filigree style overlay with crystal and a, sort of a bronze tone, I'd say. And then a very interesting rest of the necklace with a hematite colored chain and these crystals. It just goes on up here with the ending being the lobster clasp. But I just thought this was pretty. The pendant on this next one does show some wear. I'm just noticing that, but we have a stacked chevron in gold tone and hematite tone and a box chain for the rest of it. So again, no maker's mark on it, but I thought it was unique. I didn't realize, especially on this one side, that it is definitely scuffed up. That's going to go in the craft lot. And then finally, I just thought this was cool because we have a gold tone curb chain. Very chunky against not such a chunky pendant, so I like the contrast there. We have clear crystals surrounding this square faceted grayish black crystal, and I just thought they were all worthy of showing you. Here is a two-tone link necklace, a gold tone silver tone with some ivory colored pearls, and there is something on those links. That says Bulgari. Oh, fake liar liar pants on fire. Yeah, well, this is very, very pretty. This is definitely fake. I like it. It's very long and it's not turning or anything, but this is definitely not real. Let me show you even just that lobster clasp. You can tell it's a lobster clasp that you could probably buy, I don't know, at Michael's or something. There it is. So yeah, this is not real designer, but it's pretty nonetheless. I would never list this, but if anyone out there, any of you guys watching are interested in it, yeah, I'd sell it to you guys with the understanding that we know that it's not real. This necklace, on the other hand, is real. It's got patina, but it is sterling silver, and it's got these oval little silver beads all connected. And on this side, you can see that there is a clasp that is a lobster clasp. On this side, you can see that it is stamped 925 Italy. And on the other side, that is stamped BSI, which I'm not quite sure what that is. I will look that up. I like the chain a lot. I've never seen one quite like this, so it's very unique and I love it. There are not many earrings in this particular jewelry lot, but here are three. I think these are the last three because we're getting to the end here. They're all kind of cute. Here is a fun pair of striped earrings. They are blue and white, very nautical, silver tone lever backs. The bead itself is plastic. These are linear earrings in art glass and blue and clear and kind of got that little bubble effect in the center. I like these. And these right now are on what looks like gold tone, unless it's silver patina. It could be sterling. Let me get my magnet out. Okay, it's not magnetic, so very well could be sterling silver ear wires. In any case, these are pretty cute. And these are also cute. They remind me of little angel wings. I know they're not, but just, I don't know, the spread there. But they are drops and all the crystals are there in kind of an antique silver tone. And I will take the magnet to these. Now, these are attracted to the magnet, so they're definitely, they're definitely not sterling silver. I think they're very pretty though. Here is a name pendant necklace, Tarim. Now I looked this one up and learned that that is a Muslim name. It looks like there's a little aquamarine stone just at the end there, and very pretty delicate chain on this one. This one feels like it could be sterling silver. I'm looking for a mark on it. I don't know the significance of this, KA1772. Let's turn this over. And there it is, the 925 mark on that side. I'll give this a test with the magnet. I'm pretty sure it's real. I'll go ahead and test it for to see for sure if it's sterling silver. I'll let you know on the screen right here. This is pretty. This is a 3-layer faux pearl necklace. It has silver tone. It looks like antique silver tone, serpentine chain in between all the pearl stations, and it has a lobster clasp. And let's take a zoom in on that jewelry tag. This is a J. Jill piece. I don't know if I've ever come across J. Jill in these mystery jewelry boxes. I do like this piece, and I will be putting it in my sale pile. Oh my gosh, how cute is this necklace? I love it. That bird pendant is absolutely adorable. It's kind of got a brushed or a matte finish on it. And I'm loving the chain as well. You can see these little textured cylinder links on this. Very beautiful. The finish is pretty. And let's see, there is a lobster clasp right there. Is there a maker's mark on this one? I am not seeing a maker's mark. Hard to believe. Isn't this necklace adorable? I'm just loving it. That's another example of a really well-made piece, beautiful design, and then no maker. Go figure. Here is a really fun piece here. It's like a matchstick pendant. Of course, there are these graduated sizes, and it comes down into a long kind of a point here, both silver tone and gold tone. The chain itself is silver tone. It looks like, again, maybe it's turning, maybe it's supposed to be that way. Let's look closer. Here's a better look at the matchsticks, at least that's what I'm calling them. And then let's get you a focused view here of the chain. It looks like it could be a serpentine or a rope chain. Sometimes it's hard to see through this camera of mine. And the end has this extender and a lobster clasp that is a little bit turning. No name on this one, but super fun. Now here is a necklace. It looks like Givenchy. It is Givenchy. Let me show you closer. You can see the mark right there. This looks very vintage to me. In fact, some of the chain looks like it could be wearing right there. Let's turn this over, and yeah, that is definitely worn out. You can see that there's some silver showing through, but this definitely looks vintage. There is a little jewelry charm at the end. Here's one side. It matches the simple little floral motif there, and then there's the other side again with the Givenchy maker's mark. I did also want to point out that there is the lobster clasp. It's sort of a more of a vintagey design. So I will look more into this piece to see if it's sought after, but it has seen better days. It's got just a little bit of wear on it. Starting us off with a close-up, I'm showing you that it is stamped 925, and then just below that on that same tag, even smaller script is 895. I'm not sure about what that means. And here you can see there is a spring clasp there. Now let's look at the rest of the necklace. You can see that there is a box chain, and this has definitely got that sterling patina, so it is darkened. And then coming down here, taking a look at this pendant, we have a round mosaic style. I believe that that is amber inlay and some other inlay. I'm not 100% sure. It almost has like a shell sheen, like what you would see on a mother of pearl. But let me know if you might have an idea of what that yellow is. And if you look at the back, that's what it looks like. This is definitely patinaed. It is sterling silver. Really neat piece. This is definitely vintage, if not antique. I have to look into this particular piece. I have to figure out what that 895 mark is on that little link in the necklace, but this is very special. That is a wrap for today's unboxing. Thanks so much for coming in, and please let me know down below in the comments section what you thought of the box and if you had any favorite pieces. Thanks again for coming in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.